Hi everyone, it's Simon Keeling here at weatherweb.net and it is Sunday the 25th of October. Thanks again for watching, and a spectacular sunrise here in West Wales this morning. Beautiful colours through the sky. It was a real fiery red start to the day, and of course we typically say red sky in the morning, shepherd's warning, but actually it's been a very pleasant day. It's not been a bad day over most of the country either. Now, in yesterday's look ahead, I did say that we'd be taking a look at the MJO today, and here it is. Black line on the MJO tells us where it has been. So that's the actual observations of the MJO during the last 3 weeks. And then the coloured lines show us what the prediction is of the phase of the MJO from the various different ensembles of the CFS model. And interesting to see how close they are together. So good agreement in the ensemble run of the CFS, and you see here it's going into phase 1 in the next day or so, so around the 27th. Coming out into phase 2 around the 4th of November. Into phase 3 somewhere around the 12th of November, and then into phase 4 around the 24th of November. So these are the dates that were interesting: 27th, the 4th of November, 12th of November, and the 24th of November. Those are the dates to keep an eye on. And here's how phase 1 typically looks. Usually with a trough close to the UK, ridge off towards the east. Sort of have that in play this week, although we have got a stronger jet across the top than we'd normally see, but the trough is out west. There's the ridge off towards the east, hence the reason for the wetter conditions over more western and possibly southern parts of the country during the coming week. And what we then see typically in phase 2 is trough breaking through, ridge off towards the east, ridge towards the south. So we see that sort of pattern with the ridge of high pressure trying to nudge in across the south of the country, but notice the lower than normal heights bringing very unsettled conditions across northern and western areas and some very strong winds. Remember, phase 2 coming in around about the 4th. And look at that, just notice the ECMWF for the 4th, ridge of high pressure to the south, low up towards the north, jet stream screaming through the country, and then into phase 3, this around the 12th of November. I should say these charts from AmericanWeather.com, and on the 12th of November, trough still out in the Atlantic, still got the jet up towards the north, but notice building pressure to the south and towards the east. Bit of a trough in between the two here, so it's not a straightforward improvement, but certainly indications of that rise in pressure from the south, and we saw that on the previous ECMWF, this idea of pressure trying to build from the south during that time. And then phase 4, and that was, remember, around the 24th, or if not a little bit earlier. Just look at that, there's our ridge built across the country. That shows all the signs of a blocking high getting in. So trying to build that in and trying to reduce temperatures as a result. So what we can take from this is beginning part of November unsettled, possibly very unsettled, very strong winds, heavy rain across northern and western areas with a real strong westerly flow. But then this gradual slip into drier conditions as a ridge builds from the south, eventually getting in as proper area of high pressure after mid-month, perhaps bringing cooler, dry conditions. This is certainly what we're calling for at the moment. It's indicated in the CFS forecast today. This is the CFS for week 1, so ending 31st of October, so this goes up to Saturday. Got most of the rain off towards the west, look, and the south of the country. Week 2 taking us up to the 7th of November makes things more unsettled. Week 3 keeps with those unsettled conditions, but then towards the end of week 3, so around the 12th, it sees pressure building from the east. Here it is, look, this big area of dry weather, and the chart going up to the 21st shows that high in place. An easterly wind kicking in, temperatures falling as a result, and it keeps that high in situ through week 5 and holds it there into the beginning of December. Now, as I say, as that easterly wind gets in, temperatures fall, and this is the temperature graph for Birmingham for the next 45 days. Now remember, this is only a forecast, so lots can change, but just give us an idea of what the CFS sees at the moment. And there's our usual fall in temperature, but then look how chilly it becomes from about mid-November onwards. and that's borne out in the weekly mean maxes. So this is week 1 up to the 31st. Week 2 up to the 7th, still looking fairly mild. Week 3 up to the 14th, starting to get a bit cooler, particularly across Scotland. And week 4 up to the 21st, getting much cooler across much of southern, central parts of England, eastern Wales, southern Scotland. And then into week 5, this is up to the 28th of November. Look, a real chill across the UK. Not only the UK, though, across central parts of Europe and into Scandinavia as well. All indicative of that Scandinavian high bringing in the easterly. Temperatures recovering slightly into early December. So it could be that a fall off in temperatures is probable, likely, from the middle part of November, and that's the story that we're going with. It's certainly the one that we've been updating private clients on, calling for this reduction in temperature from mid-month onwards. Of course, we'll keep you updated here at weatherweb.net, and of course, loads more information available at weatherweb.net as well. And incidentally, when the premium service launches, there'll be loads more data, there'll be lots more information available for you there. Okay, I will leave you with that for now, but whatever you're doing, don't forget to check out Gary's fast forecast for the detail for the next couple of days. But have a great day, keep the sun shining, and bye for now.